Everyone, welcome to Whack Comics. I'm here with my co-host, as always, Tyler. How you going, man?
Oh my gosh, yes!
This is amazing. I just want everyone to know this wouldn't happen on anyone else's stream.
No, it would not. Oh my god, it would be frowned upon by most people.
Only the best content over here.
Hey, we go live
Oh, wow.
and earthquakes happen.
No, you're not.
Oh shit.
Well, it's about that time of the show, right?
Oh, must be. Hey, are you ready?
I'm ready. I'm always ready.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Whack Comics. I'm here with my co-host, as always, Tyler. How you going, man?
I'm going so good. How you going?
I'm going really good. I'm going really fucking good today. You know why?
Why?
Because I've got to ace up my card. Ace up my sleeve today.
Oh, you almost had it.
I almost had it. I said ace up my card. Fuck's sake! It's Ace. Hey, Ace. I tried to have a cool thing, but I fucked it.
I mean,
It's more on
take out of
brand.
my book. You try to be cool, then you just fuck it.
Yeah, it's what I do. It's what I do. Thanks, Ace, for joining us, Ace.
Ah, baby.
It's really good to have you here as we're making our way through the Not Near Mint crew. It's only 2 more weeks away until we have everyone here united, and we had to get you on, especially because you had one hell of a crazy whack actor show with the community later in the show. Like that's
Boo.
going to be insane. I don't know. What
Yeah, maybe my favorite whack hack.
Maybe. Hey, Steve, I just got to tell you, man. Monday show. This is not a first, but it's not going to be a regular thing either, because we usually can't do Mondays. But I've just got a really busy week this week, so Monday was the only day we could work it, and I'm not sure what day we're going to do next week yet. I don't even know. We got to try and work it out. And we got to try get Rob on. Hopefully he'll be free. But
Yeah. Rob will be the first person ever to be on 2 times.
no,
Just kidding.
Oh, fuck Rob then.
we got Ace was the first person in the chat, and if you notice that thumbnail, that was by Ace. They knocked that thumbnail out for us. How cool is that? Had some Tyler's Tootsies in it.
Yeah. Nothing better. Everyone was asking for a thumbnail with my Tootsie.
Hey, Rod. Who else we got? Freaky Loey. Thanks heaps for coming in, man. Flash Ray. How you going? Austin LeMay. How you going, Austin? It was really funny, Austin. I was talking to Tyler about you the other day, and I was just saying Austin, and he's like, who the fuck is Austin?
Yeah,
like,
he just said Austin. I don't think I've ever heard anyone just say Austin for Austin LeMay. I remember in high school, way back in those glorious times, everyone always called me Tyler Glass. Like, for some reason, no one ever
Really?
called me Tyler. It's just like, oh, look, it's Tyler Glass. I think because there was a lot of Tylers, and Tyler Glass just kind of rolls off the tongue, I guess. I don't fucking know.
I definitely wouldn't have called you Tyler Glass. It's too much.
I wouldn't have
They
called
called
me
him.
Tyler either.
All right, Ace. We usually start the show off with our top 3 reads of the week, and we've even got a little jingle for it. Top 3, top 3, top 3, top 3. Here goes our top 3.
Who wants to
wants to go?
start?
Who wants to go? You start. You can start this time, I reckon.
Okay, I'll start. So I definitely had a lighter reading week. I read The Department of Truth #7, and that was really good. It was probably my second favorite issue behind #3. It was like we kind of get alien stuff, and that's really all I want to say too spoilery about it. But it was like a nightmare that I think I've had 1,000 times, and it was just in front of me in a comic book. So that was really scary. I don't know if anyone else had that feeling, but when I was reading it, just felt like I had seen it before.
What was that? Department of Truth? Hell
Department of Truth. Like, just
Yeah.
thinking about it makes my skin crawl.
Yeah.
That's weird. Such a
Are you up
weird
to date on
thing.
Department of Truth, Ace?
I haven't started yet, but I've bought every issue.
You got to get on it. It was a bit of a slow ride the first 5 issues, I'd say, but it feels like we're really getting places. And this issue, like Tyler said, was just a real creep. This is like the creepiest issue yet, without a doubt.
Yeah, I haven't really liked it, but this one made me more excited going forward, at least. So my next one I read this week was Shadecraft #1, and it's about Zadie, who's in, I want to say, middle school, and she's being followed by like a shadowy figure, and her brother is in like a coma, basically. And we find out more about the shadow, and then it's just creepy and pretty cool. I wouldn't say it's my favorite thing ever, but I enjoyed the whole thing, and I think it's already blowing up. If I saw that on Instagram or something, that somebody was talking about how it's already taking off. I don't really know why. Maybe it's just a low print run, or everyone's really liking it, but I would recommend it. Did you read it, Ace?
Yeah, I like that a lot.
Yeah, so we both liked it. To sum it up, Claim #4. Claim was a really good, like, finishing little issue. It's hard to really say too much about Claim because it's just like Rob and Dop, who are really funny mercenaries, and there's not a whole lot to the story. They're just mercenaries, but it's just really funny. My biggest complaint is that it wasn't like an ongoing series or like a 12-issue series where we can get like a big story, because it is so funny and good and the characters are so good. Like, we don't get a lot of story. So this is basically like an A+, and I just wish it had more story. So yeah.
Okay.
Radiant Black. Yeah, I just got #4 for you, Lee, so you'll be having all those coming soon.
Oh yeah, thanks, man.
And I just got Radiant Black #2. Radiant Black #2 was definitely not as good as Radiant Black #1, but I still enjoyed it. The character design alone is pretty cool, and I'm hoping we just like learn more about the actual like two power people and like where this circle is coming from and why one is bad, or maybe they're related. I don't know. I just want to know more. This one didn't give me enough, but it's still okay. Power Rangers #5 was probably my least favorite issue of Power Rangers, and it was just okay. Honestly, I'm not even sure if I want to keep reading it. Resident #9. I want to say Resident comes out next week or the week after, but I'm pretty sure it's next week. And we get more stuff about Maw, and it's basically like in this time where these waves come through, and the waves make people go crazy, and they'll just like start clawing themselves and killing themselves, whatever the hell's going on with this wave. And so they have
sounds like an average Tuesday night for me.
Yeah. Whenever the wave comes.
Yeah.
But yeah, actually I got it because the writer was on Not Near Matt.
No.
So the writer sent me the #9 ahead of time.
I know
dude,
Not Near
it's
Man.
dude.
Have you read that, Ace?
Yeah, I'm the one that got them on the show because one of my favorites.
Oh yeah, of course. You get everybody on the show.
Just them.
Yeah, David was awesome. David Andre. Everyone go look up David Andre on Twitter, or you could, if you can't find him, go to my Twitter, and he's tagged in my Resonant review. And then my pick of the week was Strange Adventures #9. I've been hating on Tom King all this time, and then Tom King comes through and gives us an awesome issue with some crazy fucking shit. So I don't really know what to think about Tom King anymore. I think he's good. He's good at times, but man, he's long-winded.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it was a great issue, and I highly recommend Strange Adventures. Probably more in trade than single issues, unless you can just like read them all together.
Oh, what's this? We got Lady Fantastic in here. Hey, Lady Fantastic.
Hey, so that
What's
was my top 3.
What's a Twitter, Tyler? You could probably
Twitter?
answer that best.
Yeah, just one. I just use one Twitter, so it's on like twitter.com. Just go to Bing and type in Twitter, and then click on the first thing. I always use Bing.
Tom King is best on minis for sure. He shouldn't be given long form stuff to do.
Yeah.
Ace, would you like to go next?
So I didn't read a whole lot of comics this week. I read like 50 books though. So
50
just that.
books?
Not really. I read like hold on, let me check Goodreads. Or 12 books this week.
12. Hey,
That's
I just
a
want to say, Freaky, that was a Tom King signature, not a Tom Taylor signature. Tom King. Sorry, Ace, continue.
So I only read like 3 comics this week, but finished up Mountainhead. It's just about this kid that gets like abducted before he like forms memories, I guess. And his dad is like a psycho dude that thinks like the world is out to get him and they have to constantly be on the run from like monsters. But then he ends up being like somewhat right because the monsters are real. But then he also gets like reunited with his family. It's a big whole mess. It was okay.
You made it sound good for only saying it's okay.
It's a great idea, but it just, I don't know, it didn't stick the landing, you know?
Yeah.
Then I read Stray Dogs, and I really like that. Like a Lady and the Tramp was like a horror movie, I guess. Or was
Yeah, I
thriller?
loved the first issue. I'm keen to get into the second issue.
And then the last thing I read was Bitterroot number 11. I love that. Bitterroot is one of my favorite comics of all time. About this family of monster hunters. And like it starts off with like if there's hate in your heart, you become like a monster in real life. But then they discover like other forms of monsters from like grief, depression, and stuff. And really interesting.
I like that. That
I
sounds
haven't
really
read Bitterroot at all. I would love to though.
It's
I've literally only heard it's amazing from everyone that's read it.
because it is amazing.
Yeah.
And that's all I got.
That's all you got?
That's all I got.
That's all right. I think I'm gonna have to pick up Bitter. Is there a first trade for Bitterroot?
Yeah, I think there's 2 out so far.
Okay, so coming soon. I'll have to give it a grab. All right, I'm gonna show you some things I picked up. I picked up both these full covers for Berserker because I'm a bit of a sucker. They're all shiny,
And those
they
have the card.
have the cards. If you didn't know, they have these cards. Apparently, if you hold on to your card and come back on the to your comic book store on April the 14th, and you have to bring this in, buy a copy of Berserker issue 2, and you will receive an exclusive edition of Something Is Killing the Children #1, only at participating retailers. But that I didn't even know about the cards. Tyler told me about them, but I just got them for the covers because the covers are cool.
Yeah, luckily I watch like 1,000 YouTube people all day, so I just had seen a bunch of people talking about it. I'm really sad that my shops didn't get any, so I'm just gonna have to go to the secondary market or live without it.
And then Department of Truth, which hey JOH, how you going, man? Which we haven't spoken about at all today. Department of Truth issue 7 was a really fun, creepy issue. Everyone should read that one. I'm enjoying the art a hell of a lot more as well.
Oh, it's night and day.
Crossover.
Yeah, I forgot about that one. I read that one
You have
too.
to hold it this way.
Yep.
That was okay. I thought, like, I've been really keen on Crossover, but this one's the only one that I felt like that's been okay, which is funny because I think Legion said the opposite.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I just don't really care anymore. That's the biggest thing. I don't care about it.
Hey, Legion. And then
have you been reading Crossover, Ace?
I only read the first issue, but I couldn't get into it, so I never picked up the rest.
It only gets worse, so you dropped
have
out
you
at a
read
good
this, Ace? I think you would love this.
It's on my list of things to buy when I go out for my birthday shopping trip.
Yeah, this was the end, the last series, the last issue of this miniseries, I should say. But it was great. It was absolutely beautiful. It was about I think it's like set in like the late 80s when like the AIDS crisis was really big and stuff like that. And yeah, there's just like a lot of fighting yourself and stuff like that. You know, it's a good gay story. But a really, really good story. And then I'd say my pick of the week for sure was haha. This was really cool. The silent. I love silent issues as well. Like I've read a fair few silent issues of comics, and they've always been my favorite. Silent issues. They were a good time, and haha is cool. And I also
did you read Ha Ace?
No, but I have the first 3 issues.
Okay.
I have a problem where it's trying things and not reading it.
Well, one day.
And then I also read finally the trade paperback of The Kill Lock, and holy motherfucking Jones, this was fucking good. This was some good shit. Everyone needs to read The Kill Lock. It's a miniseries. Oh, look at that. Hang on, Tyler. Oh shit.
I did that myself.
You did a good job.
Yeah. I just look how he signs his books and just try to grab a silver pen, write to me.
To
That's what
Tyler.
I should have wrote to me
To me.
instead of
Yeah.
to Tyler.
And that's our top 3 of the week. That's what we've all been reading. It's good stuff. It's really, really riveting comic book stuff. that haha was a great one. Hey, right? All right. It's probably that time of the show. Tyler, are you ready?
Oh yeah, I'm always ready.
All right. Let's give it a go.
So each week I give 3 fire comic book facts that no one knows unless you already know them. Number 1, Marvel and DC are separate from each other, so the characters never cross over unless they do. And number 2, an homage cover is where the artist draws a cover that was done before, an homage to it. And number 3, I actually didn't have a third one this week, but next week I'll have a third one, or maybe even an extra one, since I didn't get to have 3 this week. And then when we come back, it's tradition for Lee to be muted like an idiot. See? Lee, you're muted.
I said it's my favorite thing to be muted.
God damn it.
Don't listen to me.
We couldn't hear you say that.
Good.
Yeah.
It's good. It's what I wanted. Oh, we got the burrito in here.
Hey, Todd.
Hey, Tom. It's good to see you.
So what do we have next? Do you want to do our
Hang on,
whack
wait.
hack?
We gotta address this comment.
Was French for cheese? Yeah.
Is it?
Is it?
Is it Ace?
Yes, it is called an homage cover because they're always
You just muted yourself. You cut out.
my back.
You back?
Yep.
I said it's called an homage cover because it's always
Because it's always, and then that's all I got.
Yeah, I cut out again.
cheesy.
Oh. It's always cheesy. Yeah, well,
Cheesy.
you're right.
Yeah. That's pretty strong.
Sorry, Todd.
That's pretty strong. Some strong feelings.
I just
Right
sent Todd some stickers too, so that doesn't make me feel great.
Flash writing, dude. A fromage. I like that as well. A fromage.
Fromage. Isn't that from a movie?
Fromage? Is it?
It has to be. Oh, DJ Links. Hello.
Maybe fromage is a cheese. Is that what they're saying? Fromage is the French for cheese.
I don't know.
You know
I don't
what I
know.
need to
My
do?
cheese
I need
facts
to.
are, like, I don't know a lot of them. I just know my comic facts.
I need to learn some French.
I thought you
And-
spoke French in Australia.
Hey, DJ Links. No, I don't speak French, but I can say a mighty g'day.
Ooh, I
Didn't
don't like
it?
that. Good day. Good day.
Tyler?
I'm not
did
very
you
good
hear-
at that.
Did you hear that, Tyler? I think I can hear something coming
Oh,
through.
shit. Yep.
Oh
I
my
just heard
god.
it.
We're live with breaking news.
Hi. Am I supposed to do my whack hack?
No, some breaking news.
Oh. What's the breaking news?
We're live with breaking news.
Wow,
That was
a good-
crazy.
That was
That
some
was
good breaking
crazy
news
breaking
right
news.
there.
I'm sorry.
You-
I'm out of it right now.
You heard it here first on Whack Comics, everyone.
Just so you know, that puts anyone out of it. We've never had a good response to that one. But we still do it for some reason.
It's one of my favorites. I reckon before we get to our whack hack, I'm really feeling today. I really want to get it out of me. I think it's time we do some Daddy's Toy Chest. We got to do it.
Let's do it.
Daddy's toy chest. Daddy's toy chest.
Hey, Daddy.
So, hey, Daddy. How's Daddy going?
Daddy's going good.
So this week, Daddy's Toy Chest is brought to you by the Comic Burrito. Todd reached out to me. Todd's in the chat right now, and Todd said, "Hey, I really like that segment you do, and Daddy wants to be the sponsor of it. So everyone go sub up to Comic Burrito because Daddy like you."
Daddy like you very much. So, Daddy, why don't you kick us off?
Okay, so today, Daddy just did some Legos, and Daddy did a land speeder.
Daddy.
So Daddy did Luke's land speeder, and now Daddy can go to the Tashi station and pick up power converters whenever Daddy wants to, and doesn't have to ask his fucking uncle who won't let him. So, Daddy loves power converters.
That's a well put together piece of Lego, Daddy. I like that.
Daddy comes with C3PO too.
Oh, C3PO Daddy? Like a C3P Daddy?
Did you know that if you're going through an asteroid field, that you have a 3,751 to 1 chance of living?
Well,
Thanks to C3PO. He's also a daddy. Daddy's full of facts today.
Daddy, do you have anything for us? A toy to show off for us, or Daddy?
I only have a toy that's ready for the whack hack.
Oh, Daddy, maybe we should save that one.
We know we have to save that one for sure.
You have to save it for sure.
All right, Daddy. Well, I'll make up for it because I've got sort of two toys in one, Daddy. Okay, because I got on this side, I got a dog, and on this side, I got a dog. No, this side's the cat, and this side's the dog. God damn it! It's cat dog.
Oh wow!
Cat dog.
Definitely my favorite intro song of all time. Really
Daddy
original. Daddy loves that
the-
song.
A Daddy cat dog. This is a really good one for Daddy.
Was that your favorite Nickelodeon show, Daddy?
It was one of my favorites for sure. Daddy remembers Daddy's brother got this toy when Daddy was a kid, and Daddy was always really jealous. And then one day, Daddy grew up and found it at an op shop, and was only $2. And I was like, Daddy's taking this home, and Daddy's been happy ever since.
I like that. Daddy likes that.
Thank you, Daddy.
Daddy's toy chest. Daddy's toy chest.
Thank you,
Daddy
Todd,
toy.
for sponsoring today.
Yeah, we really, really appreciate it. Yeah, but maybe we should get into our whack hack of the day.
Oh yeah, this is one I've been looking forward to for at least a couple weeks now. When I found out about it,
This is going to be a crazy whack hack. So, Ayce has generously not only volunteered to get whack with us, but they brought the whack hack this week. So let's just play the intro and get into it.
Warning, no good comics were harmed in this video.
Hello everyone, welcome to fucking Whack Comics. I'm here with my co-host as always, Tyler, and we have a very special guest, a very special whack hack from Ayce today. Ayce, please start us off with this amazing whack hack you brought.
All right, so as you can see, I have this back massager right here. I have it plugged in. It doesn't turn on.
Oh.
No matter what side, but I am a very big environmentalist. So I don't want to just throw it away, you know? So I came up with an idea. Take this Wonder Woman comic, right?
Oh, wonderful.
And you go to Brock Lesnar's first appearance right here.
Oh, look at that.
You take it
First
out. All right, and you wrap it up.
Oh, I'm loving this.
This is a great idea. I can't wait to see where this goes.
I'm loving this so much.
I'm ready for the climax already.
And then you have a back scratcher.
Oh.
A back massager to a back scratcher.
That is amazing.
Amazing.
I love that so much. So I've got one that I want to show. My one a little bit different because I haven't got the thing that you started with, unfortunately. So I'm starting
Really?
from scratch. Yeah, I'm starting from scratch. So what I want to do, I was thinking I could get a ball like this and just tape it up. Just tape up a little ball like so. Oops, sorry about the tape. Like that. And then what I'm going to do next, I've got a mask. You got to recycle your masks, you know, because you can't leave them around. You got to do something with them. So I'm going to recycle this mask. It's going to be like a bit of a pull trigger, a bit of a pull mechanism for me. So I'm going to
save the world.
Yeah, exactly. I'm going to tape up that mask on there. And then the next part, I'm going to get my comic book. Okay. I'm going to roll up the comic. I'm going to put that at the bottom. Here we go. Roll the comic up. And tape it up so it stays still. And then look at this. Ready? We're going to have a little pull trigger on the bottom on that, so it's going to move this little part around, you know, and you can really get to any spot you need. Yeah, look at that.
Amazing.
It's a professional one.
Wow, that's a
I'm so
great
proud of
idea.
I'm so proud of you.
Thank you.
And
I
you're
wouldn't have-
recycling. That's the best part.
Yeah, I wouldn't have never thought of even doing this if it wasn't for Ayce. So really, Ayce, I got to thank you for this whack hack idea because I honestly would have never thought.
Thank you.
Tyler, what have you got for us?
So for me, I've got my comic book, and I actually have what Ace also showed. So what I do is I always take the cover off because the cover has some like stability, and it won't like break apart for me. And I just roll it up as tight as I can get it.
Ooh, you need a toy.
Need it tight. And then, like I said, I always pull out, and I just pull out my power drill.
Oh,
which is what I use for my back scratcher also. And I just shove it in there. And then I have a back scratcher too.
oh,
It doesn't work as good sometimes,
It's avant-garde. It's fine.
but the faster it goes, the better anyway. So it's not that big a deal. Let's see if I can get it to stay.
there we go. Oh, that looks like it would be even more fun.
Yeah, it kind of hurts sometimes, but that's kind of the best part.
It's all in the experience, right?
Yeah.
There we go.
No
Ayce,
pain, no gain.
Ace, thank you again for bringing this whack hack to the community. We honestly couldn't have done it without you.
I'm so blessed that I was able to come up with this idea.
That was amazing.
Now I want to get this power drill in there.
Power drill. Holy shit, Tyler.
I gotta say, it was really weird. Like telling my partner, like, do not throw this out. I need it for a show. It's just like, what are you doing at OnlyFans? I'm like, maybe.
Here. I just have to go slow.
Slow and steady wins the race.
Slow and steady.
Slow and steady always wins.
I like
the
what
race.
Steven just said, the driller killer.
The driller killer.
Love it.
I like that too. Driller.
I named mine too. I named it Rupert Grint.
Yeah. Grey Man's got a pretty good point. You maybe should wear some goggles.
Oh yeah.
But you know what, Ace? I'm not sure if you know this, but sometimes I like to whack in the dark. I occasionally whack in the wild, but last night I whacked in the dark, and I thought I should share it with everyone. Would you like to see how I whack in the dark?
Yes. I love whacking in.
And that's what happens when I whack in the dark. I like to whack in the dark. It's a good time. Really is a good time. I think I can't hear you again, Ace. Yeah, you're back.
Okay, good.
Does that sound good on the stream?
Yeah.
Does
Let's
it
hope-
sound pretty pleasant?
It sounds
Good.
like you have headphones in.
Sorry?
It sounds really good when you have headphones
Oh,
in.
good. Well, for everyone that has headphones in, you're welcome. I guess.
A really crappy Flash villain, the comic thriller.
The comic thriller. Aren't they all crappy?
Probably. So, Ace, I've been asking everyone, not everyone, because not everyone's on Not New Mint, just the Not New Mint crew. How did you get on the Not New Mint crew? I think we were sort of like hanging in the chat together, and then all of a sudden you were on the screen, and I was like, wait, how'd you get from on the chat with me to up on there? That's awesome.
So, wait, am I like clear right now?
Yep.
Okay, so I joined the chat because I was stalking Comicsgate YouTubers when the Dynamite Comicsgate thing happened, and I bumped into them. I was like, I'm gonna like bust some chuds, as Miracle Man wants to say, but they like weren't chuds. They were cool people, and I don't know. I just became friendly with them, and then Rob was like, "Hey, you should come on our stream one day," and I was like, sure, I guess. And then I did, and then I didn't stop coming on. And that's it.
Nice. Honestly, I love that you're a new addition to the show. I think you add a lot. You know, I especially love the banter between you and Miracle Man. You know, like I could just go a whole show with you and Miracle Man, I reckon.
Thanks. He's a cool dude.
Where is my Miracle Man? I can't see him in the chat today.
No,
He's left
Miracle
us.
Man's not watching. He got in and got out.
Got in, got out real quick.
Did you watch?
I'm
Invincible this
gonna
week?
ask you a question that you dropped, Ace, in the chat last week for Comics on the Mind. Who's your favorite member of Not New Men?
My question is, who do you think my favorite member is?
I
Probably
would say
Lady Fantastic.
I was gonna say Miracle Man, just because like you have that banter.
It's Rob.
It's
Rob?
Obviously.
Rob. Oh no, I wouldn't have guessed Rob.
Like I love
I wouldn't have
everybody.
guessed Rob.
Like I love
Rob's-
everybody equally, but Rob and I talk like every single day. That's my buddy.
Rob is
So-
the best kind of worst.
Yes.
I do love me some Rob. Keep answering. You made Rob squee like a little girl.
Always do that every single day.
That's awesome. All right. Daddy. Oh, there you go. Daddy again, even. All right.
Daddy?
Oh shit. That took me back.
All right. I got a little quick thing I want to show everyone. We started doing this thing silent reading time, and whenever I think we've been doing like every 2 weeks or whatever we can do it. Really, we just try and get as many people together and come read with us, because I don't know about everyone else, but personally, I never have opportunities to read with anyone. I live by myself, and I don't have any friends apart from Tyler. So when we're all on the internet, we can all read together. We can all do some silent reading time, and I love silent reading time so much that I even made a little jingle for it. And I just wanted to show you the jingle, because every time we have a new silent reading time, like every new 2 or so, I'm gonna like update this intro with more people that have I'm always your friend too, Stephen. All right, let's do this. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Silent reading time. With whack comics and friends. It's time to read now. Silently. And that's it.
I could go to sleep to that.
That's going to kick off silent reading time. Every time we do it, please, Ayce, you're invited. Everyone is always invited to silent reading time. We have up to 12 people we can fit on the screen, and once there's the 12, you might have to wait until someone drops out or whatever. But
We've never come close though.
never come close.
I'd love to join you all for silent reading time.
Awesome.
Darn it. You gotta go.
I'm reading, damn it.
Reading or tweeting? Yeah, I don't know. He's probably just tweeting.
Like, I'm so fucking bored. An hour of nothing. No video games. What am I supposed to do?
So in the last silent reading time is where I read this. I almost finished reading this. I think I was like a issue left. But if you want to know how funny this was, just go have a quick skim through that. You'll see me pissing myself laughing numerous times while reading that. I think I broke the silent reading rule by laughing my ass off. But so we got one more update before we and then I've got nothing left to talk about. We'll just go over to Ayce and to Tyler for what they've got. But what my last update is grow together. Hashtag grow together. We're talking about the hashtag grow together again, because this time I wanted to give you what everyone is at, and Tyler's going to drop some links and stuff. So we got actual Dracula. He was at 75 subscribers. We wanted to get him to 100. We did it. We got actual Dracula to 100 subscribers.
Woo! You guys did it.
But you did it. Yeah, we all did it. All these whackers. Thank you so much. And Chip Getler, my man Chip, he was at 118. We wanted to get him to 150. He's now at 163. Chip, you killed it, man. So, Chip, you're amazing. Think Geek Theory, he was at 74. We wanted to get him to 100. He is only at where is he? 84. So we still need some subs for Think Geek Theory. Freaky Lowy was at 237. We wanted to get him to 290. He's at 273 right now. So let's keep pushing him. We're almost got him there. And Captain Sorrow is really close as well. She was at 105. We wanted to get her to 125. She's 113, so not far at all. And then lastly, the whacking legend himself, Remy Q Studios, he was at 413. We wanted to get him to 450. He's at 430, so he's 20 subs away. So that's 2 out of our 6 that have met the goal so far. And we're stoked with that. That's pretty awesome. So, and everyone else isn't too far away really from hitting their goal. So everyone please hit those links. Go sub everybody up and let's fucking hashtag grow together.
Yeah, everyone's getting close to their stuff, and if you're not, you're still growing. So everybody, if you can, either do a video or make sure you're sharing people out and shouting people out so everyone can keep growing.
That's right. That's right.
And Burrito, Sub Burrito too. Todd was the person that reached out to me about Daddy's Toy Chest.
That's right. Ace is really, you couldn't have summed it up better, really.
Grow together or die together. There is no choice.
Awesome. Thanks heaps, Rob. Yeah, thanks everyone for getting in there and doing them all. And yeah, make sure you just sub everyone up if you're there. If you've got a wrench, drop your link, drop others' links. Let's fucking hashtag grow together and stuff, you know?
Yeah, and if you want to drop your links, if you're a mod, drop everybody's links, drop your link. Like DJ said, and me, like everyone's not already subbed to DJ links or anything. But if you're not somehow, you can.
That's right. So Ace, do you like Invincible?
I've never watched it or read it, so no opinion on it.
Do you have like any plans on watching it at all?
Might. I don't know. We'll see.
You might. Well, if I could recommend it at all, I would highly recommend checking it out and giving it a read. Even if you don't want to read it all, because it is pretty heavy read, 144 issues. Like, just check out the show. There's 4 episodes so far, and I reckon they've all been pretty fucking close to the comic book so far. Some things are moving a little bit faster, but
yeah, I think it's been fantastic so far. I would say it's moving very fast, but not in a bad way. It's just giving us little hints at things that happened later in the story that I was not expecting. But I guess it makes sense. I'm really curious at how many seasons they're planning on going with this. What do you think, Lee?
They said depending on how good the first couple of seasons perform, they could get 5 to 7 seasons.
That seems impossible to me.
Impossible.
Yeah, it really does with how fast it's moving. Like, I feel like we're at like 5 seasons max, and I'm thinking more like 4.
I reckon 6 seasons would be the magic number.
I'm just saying with how much they've revealed already.
Yeah, for sure. But I don't know. This is just like a bit of speculation on my part, I suppose. But like, I feel like they could take even a whole episode to follow some of those spin-off characters, you know, like all the miniseries and stuff. Who knows? We could get like a whole episode with the new Guardians of the Globe team or whatever.
Yeah, that's true.
a whole episode with Tech Jacket. There's a whole lot of different stuff they can do.
Yeah, I don't know, but I thought last episode was awesome with the Sequids, and that I couldn't remember last night on Legion of Comics. I could not think at all of what they were called. Yeah, then we got that, and we got Robot, the Mauler twins, Damien Darkblood. It seems like just so much is happening right now, and the main thing that I thought was going to happen still hasn't happened. It's so funny. Like we're like way over here, but the issue, we're still not at the issue 7, 8 part, whatever happens that like really bust the story wide open.
Yeah.
So really interesting way to go with it.
Have you been watching much lately, Ace? What have you been watching?
I just rewatched Daria and Schitt's Creek a whole lot.
Daria is like one of my all-time faves. Hey,
Yeah. And I started Doom Patrol a few weeks ago, and that's really good.
what was it? Sorry.
I started Doom Patrol a few weeks ago. and
Oh,
that's
Doom
really
Patrol.
good. I'm really liking that.
Yeah, I think I've watched the first season so far of Doom Patrol. I've got to get into the second season.
I watched the first few episodes and I thought it was like a really fun watch, but I did not enjoy Cyborg. I thought Cyborg looked really bad, and it felt like like they forced in one of the more main players to make it so people understood. I don't know. I liked their dynamic better than when they added Cyborg, but I also didn't watch the whole first season, so that could change.
Are you on the second season yet, Ace?
I just watched the first episode of season 2.
Off to a good start, or?
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
pretty good.
Oh, did you watch Godzilla, Ace?
Fuck yeah, I watched it with Rob and it was so good. I
Yeah,
loved
I
it.
thought you said that you were going to watch it with Rob.
Yeah, I love Godzilla.
Yeah, it's such a fun movie, right?
Yeah,
There was like a couple of things that didn't really make sense, but it's not supposed to. It's a monster movie.
not supposed to make sense. Not everything needs a deep plot, you know?
Exactly, yeah.
I am disappointed that they didn't hook up at the end, though.
That would have made for a way better movie if they just like started pounding each other, and they're like, and Mega Godzilla just comes out and it's like, he's gonna fight them, and he sees them fucking, and he's like, oh yeah, let's fuck.
Yeah.
Godzilla is a daddy.
Yeah.
Mothra's a mommy.
Makes sense. Makes lots of sense. So we did a Godzilla vs Kong video. I don't know if anyone's seen it. It's slowly starting to grow. It's like got 300 views now. But if you haven't seen it, please go check it out. It's fucking a really funny video. Oh, and I did another short yesterday that blew up like crazy for no reason.
It blew up because it's amazing.
I've done more. I keep doing these shorts. Well, I've just done that one. You know that one, the punching Nazi in the face one, Ace.
Yeah, it's iconic.
I did another one to like that, but sort of a part 2, but it's a little bit different. And it got like 13k, 1.3k views in like 6 hours or something. Fucking ridiculous. What it's up to now, but I'm at least a little bit more proud of these ones taking off because they've got a fun song. You know, I feel like they're a bit funner than the other ones that I've made. So all those YouTube shorts. I loved Comic Burritos short of Cole, by the way. Fucking that was amazing.
Yeah, I think Nick did that. That was a really good video by Nick. Even though I was actually the person that pulled that. So I did that. If you want to think about it, like I saw it on their stream and then I ripped it from their video and I sent it to them. So basically I did it. Basically.
Makes sense.
Yeah. Shorts are so confusing. No, they're not. They're just hashtag shorts.
You just put them on. Why is it so confusing?
Yeah,
I'm wearing
exactly.
shorts right now.
I'm wearing shorts too. They're long.
I was going to show you, but my dog just keeps jumping all over me. He just doesn't want to. He just doesn't want to chill this morning.
What's your dog's name?
His name's Teddy.
Hi, Teddy. I love you.
He like from Mr. Bean, because I love Mr. Bean. And Mr. Bean's got a teddy, and now I got a teddy too.
Iconic.
Mr. Bean.
I love Mr. Bean. I posted my my teddy on Instagram last night. Actually, not this teddy, my teddy that sits on my shelf. No, you don't believe your own shorts, Rob? Who wears shorts? Who wears shorts? I wear shorts. All right, I wear shorts.
So does Cupo Comics.
Oh, cool.
Did you
What
tell
did-
Lee you are Burrito Daddy starting in May? No, I don't know what that means.
Tell me.
I don't know what I'm telling you.
Do you know what it means, Ace?
In May.
No, I don't know what it means.
Shit.
I'm not cool enough to know.
I'm not even cool enough to know. Let us know, Todd.
Hey, DJ, are you saying that my teddy on the shelf is scary as fuck? Because my grandma made that for me, and fuck you, all right? That's not spreading love like the Brooklyn way, you motherfucker.
Yeah, that's true. But DJ lives in Manhattan anyway, so
What was that town that I wanted to ask him about?
I don't
From
remember. It was a town I'd never heard of.
yeah, it was something really. It sounded like a town that didn't even exist.
It was
Like
a neighbor.
Squishy.
He said it was a neighborhood.
A neighborhood, like
it was on
Squishy.
Simple Simon's show.
Squishy, wasn't it? Or squashy? It was like it was something that sounded wet, moist.
Yeah.
Is there DJ? Is there a neighborhood
yeah.
in New York that sounds like a what do you call it?
You said squashy. Flushing.
Squashy
There you
and
go.
a wet.
Flushing. Was that it?
Flushing. I think that was it. Yeah,
That was it. It was flushing.
that was it.
It was
That was
yeah,
it.
it was like where is Spider-Man that when he's not in New York, and it was like Flushing.
Flushing.
Yeah.
Did you even know that was a place, Ace? Flushing.
No. I only know
Oh.
my small town.
I don't know. What is it though? You can't just say Flushing. Yes. Why do they call it Flushing, DJ?
Yeah, what is it?
Why?
They're excellent
Flushing
toilet
is near
flushers.
Detroit.
He said Flushing, Queens.
Doesn't help.
Yeah. So it must be a neighborhood in Queens. Sweet.
I've never seen it in a Spider-Man comic book.
No.
I've never read a Spider-Man comic book.
You've never read a Spider-Man comic book ever?
No.
Wow.
Even I have. And I don't even read Marvel really.
I don't
I
really
love
read anything from Marvel or DC. So that's what hits.
Yeah.
I don't read a lot from them just because it's crazy expensive for me. Like, especially with that's something I can tease. Especially with the what's it called? Marvel now as well as DC, both leaving Diamond. It's made it really hard for comic book stores in Australia. Now, like we have to pay for 3 huge shipping fees and customs and all that. Instead, like when it was just 1, when everyone was back in Diamond, back in the good old days. So I'm actually going to get my local comic book store on, and we're going to have a chat. We're going to have a chat to him about how it's affected him, the Marvel and DC leaving Diamond. I'm really excited for that. I hope that people will be keen to watch it. I know that it might only be interesting to Australian folk, but I hope it's interesting to American folk too.
I mean, I still think it'll be interesting because, like, I think it's going to affect my shop. So it's just going to affect your shop way more severe.
Yeah.
Because I have a really small shop.
This doesn't help DJ. Why is it called that?
I bet he doesn't know.
But why? Why is it Flushings?
You'll have to go all digital. You'll be a digital collector, Lee.
Aces and intercapes, Rob's saying. So, what's your favorite? Have you got like at least one cape story that you like?
I occasionally dabble in Batgirl just for nostalgia, but I don't really like actively keep up with anything.
Gail Simone's run on Batgirl, am I right?
I love Gail Simone so much.
Yeah, her run on Batgirl is amazing too. That's what got me into Gail.
Yeah.
So Batgirl is the only one that breaks through the isn't into capes rule.
Well, Invincible is Image, so that's a plus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does suck. Like, I'm not going to be able to buy. Already wasn't buying any fucking DC floppies or Marvel flop. I recently added Non-Stop Spider-Man to my pull list, and I'm going to have to take that off because it's going to go up by like $3. Fuck paying that for a single issue. So I'm like only going to be reading independents and single issues now by the look of it, and only if it's really good or if I've heard really good things will I pick up the trade or the hardcover.
That might be a good thing because then you can really decide which stories are actually good, because there have been very few, I think, from DC and Marvel lately.
Yeah. What's this? In the UK called Cockermouth.
Nice.
If I lived in UK, I'd be all over Cockermouth. Be up inside of it. You know what I mean?
Ooh, DJ just looked up what Flushing is.
Oh. That's a Dutch name.
And Angelica's I definitely can't say that word. Cessation of Dutch name that was then in use in its early days. Flushing was inhabited by English colonists, among them a farmer named John Bone.
Thanks, John.
Yep.
Cheers. Fucking John. All right. We should probably slowly start wrapping it up. Rob, I'm going to hit you up, my guy, about coming on next week. I'm not sure what time yet. I've got to try and organize something because I'm really busy over the next couple of weeks. But next week, I'm getting you, Rob. And then the week after that, we're uniting the fucking 7, and we're all going to be there together.
You're not the worst, Rob. Stop saying that. You're the best.
Uniting the 7? Oh no, Rob.
Right, yeah.
He's
Rob,
the best.
here's the best kind of worst, is what I like to say. The best kind of worst.
No, he's just the best. You need to stop saying he's the worst.
Ace, is there anything that you wanted to plug before we go?
Watch Not Near Mint every Wednesday at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And that's it.
Everyone, yeah, do that. Not Near Mint is the link is in the description. Go subscribe to Not Near Mint and watch my favorite show every Wednesday at 10 p.m. because it's a great fucking time, and I honestly cannot wait till we're all together on here getting whack and having crazy times. Hey Tyler, is there anything you wanted to say before we go, man?
Nope.
No? All right.
Nope.
Well, thank you again, Ace, for joining us. Really appreciate it. Can't wait to have you back on when everyone comes. Thank you to everyone in the chat that has been watching, typing shit in, everyone that went and subbed up, everyone that we're #growing together with. Anyone that's watched the replay and you made it this far, you're a fucking legend, man. You're crazy making it this far. And as always, we're gonna play us out with Freaky Lowies with a little whack ballad. Stick around, Ace. We'll have a little chat at the end.
All right.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Check out Whack and Shattered Glass, or you won't see their comics trash. You see them whacking on the floor, you ain't gonna whack the same no more. Whackity whack. 3 fun facts. You see them whacking in your room. Let's see those comics to their doom. TikTok takeover overnight. Comics clean and sanitized. Whackity whack. Don't whack back.